Well, we're starting hard. Oh right, I forgot. I just clicked something and I forgot that I put the sound back on that tab. Sorry for the loud notification of me confirming that I indeed had lunch. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Boots and cats and boots and cats. I'm having too much fun and we haven't even started yet. We are starting in about 30 seconds. Just gonna like this. There we go. Ooh, nice and sunny. Of course, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys can hear me. The music is a wee loud. Just gonna put it a little bit down so I don't scream over myself because I'm sensitive to loud noises. Should probably enable the timer because I have bots that repeats themselves. And gotta post the rules. It's always important to post the rules. It's always important to follow the rules. Oh, here's my Restream bot. Hello, Restream bot. Both my Restream bots. Other than that, I'm in a good mood. As you probably noticed, I'm wearing my bandana today because my hair wants absolutely nothing to do with me. I lowered the camera a little bit and apparently that completely changed the lighting. Okay, you do you, boo. But yeah, today of course we're going to be drawing the weekly bootleg cookie. As soon as I remember where I put my script, there we go. And y'all probably gonna be shocked because I decided to go with that infamous blood puddle story. It's going to be very, very condensed. Because quite honestly, it was terrifying. But I'm only going to be using the part that was really funny. Oh yes, I'm going to tell the blood puddle story, but only the part where it's funny. I wish the temperature would settle in the house so I would have a nice little cute costumes. Yeah, but Shiro, you're almost 40. What's your point? I'm still cute. I just mentioned my age and I'm already exhausted. That's a good start. So we're just going to be playing some music and drawing and having a good time. I'm sorry I keep looking over there because I am thoroughly enjoying that slideshow that I programmed in. I mean, I celebrate every little teeny tiny victory. Shiro, you're good at something, finally. I mean, I'm good at a lot of things, of course, but sometimes I'm either too tired or too stupid to grasp onto something. I love this thing, this little shock, like, pew thing on the side. Then again, I thoroughly enjoy drawing, like, all of the time. So, I literally drew something out of stream of consciousness right before the stream. And then I'm going to be working some more after the stream. Because that's what I do. That's all I do. Somebody help me. Ayúdame! Just one O is gonna be enough on that word. Okay, how do you spell that? You're gonna understand soon while I'm trying to use gender-neutral pronouns. Hi, Coco. Oh, that little Haginu is so tiny, is so cute. How you doing? Just gonna take a quick look at Celeste real quick there. Yeah, okay, she's working well. She was one of the sprites that I had to edit so she wouldn't look see-through anymore through her green parts. Not too great, had a little six-legged intruder, so I spent all morning sealing holes under the sink. Ugh. Bugs. Good afternoon, Sharon Coco. Good afternoon, Paul. You're actually here at the beginning and not smack in the middle. Shiro, you're not gonna keep people around if you keep acting like this. The people I keep around are familiar with my sense of humor, so... It's really hot today, so... That's why I don't have my house coat on. You're seeing me in my bare pajamas. Also, I got the handkerchief on because my hair wants nothing to do with me today. I've got this big rosette on this side. It just won't poof out normally, so I figured, fuck it, I'm gonna flatten everything. I'm taking a shower tonight anyway, so... This is roughly how the store was laid out at the time. Oh, we're still in sound effect. Good. I think that's where they're coming in, so I use glue and foam board to patch the holes in the cabinet until I can probably caulk the seams and get it less conspicuous. Hey, this is hard on the French palate, okay? Let me retry that. I think that's where they are coming in, so I use glue and foam board to patch the holes in the cabinet until I can properly caulk the seams and get a less conspicuous patch. She sells seashells by the seashore. La la la. And this is why I draw and I don't do voice acting, okay? I should probably... there we go. Not gonna lie, my manager had this awesome head of hair. Well, he still has it. He didn't die when I got fired. But like, I believe he's part Italian, and he has this amazing thick head of black poofy hair. And this is a real thing. I shit you guys not, okay? He grows hair so fast. He shaves fresh in the morning, and it's like Homer Simpson. By the time he goes to lunch, he has a 5 o'clock shadow. This is true. This is real. I've seen it. If they are mad at me, I will yell at them for leaving the bug expressway open, then wonder why pests spread so easily. They'd rather goof off in the empty apartments than do any actual work. Well, I agree with you there. If they don't do their job, they can't be mad at you for doing their job for them with what you have on hand. Paul trying to catch the fairies. You know what? I'm going to change that hair because that story is kind of old, so my hair would be more like this at the time. That must have been quite the real life gore. Here's the really fucked up thing, okay? Like, you see how big that puddle is right in front of my, I'm gonna zoom in because my cursor is too small, but you see how big that puddle is? That's how big it was in real life. That was a huge puddle. Like, honestly, I think it was a little smaller than my chroma screen. About 3/4 the size of my chroma screen. And oh my lord. And I see Paul struggle to catch the fairies, so I'm gonna throw a couple so we can get some. And like I said, the fucked up part is all that blood came from a cut. Like, on your point of view, it was this eyebrow. Came from a cut right here on his eyebrow. That huge puddle. Like, we had the other people that came in the store to help him with first aid and stuff like that, because I was too friggin' busy panicking, and my other coworkers that were in the back were too busy laughing at me to come and help me. But that's why I can laugh about it now, because the guy survived. But at least they didn't make us clean up the blood ourselves, because we had carpet at the time. And of course they had the janitor clean it up for us. Thank the Lord. It took him several goes of the shampoo machine to get it going. Take your time, Shiro. Oh, gonna save, gonna sit, then we're gonna... Lots of targets, the lag doesn't matter. Like I said, though, I have absolutely no control on the lag, sadly. I could probably skip penciling, but gotta pad that time, you know? Should probably switch to the hard eraser for I said. This is definitely on the list of stories that I wouldn't believe myself. But I have no choice because I was there to witness it. Which is why the Fairy Zerg rush was a good idea. It's a good thing I have control on that. Sadly, I also have control on these. Boink. I'm gonna be 40 in December. September. Whee! I have too much power. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do, actually. Gee, thanks, New. Have another Zerg Rush. As an apology. You know, I'm gonna try something real quick. Ah! Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard, I'm probably going to need to try and put the volume up on that, but I also recently found out you can fart. And instead of a fart noise, I put in the Dragoon jump noise. I originally, of course, wanted to put that noise as the jumping noise for when you guys play the Star Catch game, but there's no noise accompanying that, sadly, so I put it on the fart noise. But yeah, you guys can fart! And you have a little embarrassed emoji on top. I'm an adult! So you can jump, you can fart, you can dance, and you can sit. The next thing I want to do is get you folks to be able to participate in fights and even boss battles. I'm still working on implementing that. I'm gonna gas you out of that of that window. I'm very happy to see people enjoy the tools I figure out. Feeling dizzy yet? Breathe my methane. It's even funnier seeing Celeste say stuff like that. Plus, I live with the king of farters, so, you know, I have training under my belt. Now at the time what we had over here were the computer games, but I'm not going to draw all kinds of boxes. Celeste had a burrito. A very potent one. And here's another thing, by the time, like, I'm not gonna draw any posters on here because, well, there were none, but at the time... Oh, phone is ringing. It's gonna have to ring for a while. At the time, there were some advertisement, there were posters, and there was the schedule posted on the door itself that he walked through. And then he claimed that he didn't see the door because we didn't have the little tape, red tape in the middle. And sadly, that's how we won his case, because we didn't have the little red tape in the middle, despite half the door being obscured by posters and other papers. He won by technicality. Yeah, you tell me. Like, there was a lot of things that were working against us. Like, everybody in town knows that both stores, the paper goods store and the electronics store, were owned by the same person. But they did not have the same schedule. And this guy thought because downstairs was open, upstairs was open also. It still does not excuse that he was looking straight at his toes when he rammed his head in our door. Because he thought we were open. Because the video may say one thing, but I was the only one that saw it live. I was literally going to my till to start the store opening preparations. And I was right there and I was like, oh, look at that. Well, he's coming in quick. Crash! And Lily's singing the song of her people, because of course, that's the kind of stream we're gonna have today. Just waiting for something to crash in the software section. And if you're wondering if either of my parents is going to shut the dog up, no. course, this would help if I actually pencil the top panel. C'est beau la mémoire, c'est plate, je m'en sers pas. And for people who like trivia just for the business of trivia, I'm having a glass of water because coffee does not work on me. Well, that's a lie. It does work. It just works ass backwards. It puts me to sleep. Yay, ADHD! But yeah, because of the way that person is, I'm not even going to show what actually happened as a purple man. If anything, I'm trying to cover my ass, and it takes a while to cover my ass because it is huge. I am going to be having a hellish month of April. Just this week I have a ton of shit to do. I'll be finishing the cookie crumbles for Jeff and Cami Calamity. We are down to 4 pages on Cami Calamity and I'm halfway done with the cookie crumbles. But I also have to color some pages for Chris and do an illustration for Fate 68. So yeah, this is why I'm late on my Patreon stuff and why my commissions have been closed since forever. Because once that is done, I owe a nice, pretty, high-res cover to Paul. And then I'll be able to think about the Patreon stuff. Ideally, the Patreon stuff would be just pay me a tier, enjoy what I have, and I shouldn't have to make anything new. But that's not how people work. They want customized rewards. Non, j'en mets de la misère avec ce jeu-là, moi. I'm drawing this particular hairstyle before I sneaked my way to the pump. And I'm thinking how somebody made a comment that they like my character's hair better when it's blonde, and why don't I keep it blonde? Because I had blonde hair then, and I don't have blonde hair now. Because that character is me. And they're like, yeah, but I prefer them with blonde hair, and I'm like, well, fuck you then. I like dyeing my hair, but that's not a reason to shit on my real hair color. We literally had a comic about that. It's so nice that you went back to your natural color, because when you dye your hair brown, you look meaner. Has nothing to do with my hair color, bitch. Some people just miss wonderful opportunities to keep their mouth shut, is what I'm saying. Also, something I've noticed. Now, I wouldn't be able to tell you if it's the titanium nib or me drawing really hard, but I've chipped my screen protector. That was the prelude to the pump. The pre-pump. But yeah, what I at first thought were stains, turns out I am chipping my screen protector. So when I draw now, there's some random scratchy spots, but I've learned to deal with them. Because a new screen protector is from this brand, which is still pretty good and solid, other than the chipping issue, is $60, $70 and up with shipping. So I'm not even considering it right now. I would like to finish paying my bills and continue to pay for the groceries and the electricity. So I get priorities here. I'd rather be uncomfortable and fed, is what I'm saying. Like, I put a lot of things on my resume. Helping people that are currently bleeding to death on my carpet was not on my resume for a reason. Boink, 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 boink. Boink, 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 boink. Sometimes work goes better when you add sound effects. I've been watching a couple of videos about abandoned malls because for some reason I find that fascinating. They're either completely abandoned or just dead, and honestly I prefer the abandoned one because then it gets creepy. Because you gotta ask yourself, how did they abandon the mall depending on how much mess there is around? Like, there's some broken glass you can just explain, people came in after it was closed down and they broke stuff. But then there's, like, some abandoned, perfectly normal garbage. And where's the dust? That's my question. Why are these places not as dusty as you'd expect? And why are a lot of these places that are clearly abandoned still have electricity? And yeah, my manager would slick his hair back like that. All 5 pounds of hair. You can tell at that point I was thinking, oh, now you show up. And my watch wants me to get up. Nope. I'm busy. Oh yeah, this goes better when I can actually see what I'm doing. I can't wait until you guys can read the Cookie Crumbles. It's one of my best comic works to date. It's so pretty. At least waiting for the time where Jeff is gonna let me post previews. Well, gonna save, gonna sip, and then we're gonna go for the colors. And I know you guys like the colors because colors are nice. Gonna check, see if anybody needs something while I'm here. Only Human, this title of the song that's playing right now, and all I can think of, that's like Bargain Bin AliExpress Wish Human After All from Daft Punk. I'm not saying that Chipzel made something cheap, I'm just saying that the title makes me think of that. Look, with the amount of money I paid for that yearly subscription to get access back to the Chiptune channel, I'm not gonna start shitting on the artists that post in that channel. Especially not Chipzel. Chipzel is... God, they make a lot of stuff. So that was the highlight of the stream, finding out you guys can fart. If that's not a good indicator of our sense of humor in this stream, I don't know what is. Oh great, now we got the whole spectrum of body sounds. I would consider our malls dead malls. Like, even before the Backstreet Boys reunion tour, the malls we have in town, they're pretty quiet. There's a lot of empty places. Stores that try to open but don't stay open long. You know what I miss though, even if I didn't really get to enjoy them because I was too young at the time? The arcades. We had two arcades. We had one that was at the strip mall, because we have one strip mall and one mall. That was right next to the pet shop. that was also around the time when we had a comic book store where it was about this big. I'm not kidding, it was skinny, 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 skinny. And the other arcade was right next to the Cadillo, the video rental store. And that one was really nice because the one in the mall was well lit. It was really nice too, but the one next to the Cadillo was cooler because it was not well lit. It was dark, but they had neon lights everywhere, and of course the light coming off the arcade machines. But like I said, I was too young to get to enjoy them, because I remember I was 6 when I got to visit the one in the mall, and I played Pac-Man. So Pac-Man was my first video game. All machines confounded. And I also remember there was another game that my dad grabbed me under the arms to pull me up to look through a periscope thing. But I do not remember what that was. Not at all. Then of course they shut down the arcades because they were places of delinquency, and then they wonder why kids move out super quick as soon as they can instead of staying in town. Of course, there was also the fact that at the time the assistant mayoress had published an article saying that kids were un fléau. I'm trying to remember the name of that in English. Like they were a plague. And I also remember that somebody, a teenager, wrote back. Like, they closed the arcades and they put down a law that any teenager had to have a chaperone when they would come to the malls. They had to be accompagné by a parent. That is because there was a couple teenagers that would pretend to start a fight, and when security was taking care of the fight, they would fight like on the second floor of the mall. And while security was taking care of that fight, other teenagers would sneak into the stores and steal. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, we're not getting any newbies in the stream avatar, only regulars and followers. That's also to avoid trouble. Like, trying to show that if you really want to have your little character on screen, you need to be participating and you need to be following. Like, these are perks for people that do the work, you know? And it's free, so... unlike me, who had to pay a yearly 170 some. Well, it's worth 170 some. They offered me a coupon because I was about to click out. A year to keep my chiptune channel. I still think it's a dirty trick, but I have no choice. I need to have music while I stream, and I can't use anything else because then I'm going to get yelled at for copyright infringement. And does Shiro have the patience for that? No. As you can see, the decoration in the store at that specific time was very fun, very colorful. Oops, I put that in the BG. Oh well, at this point it doesn't matter. I think I have shattering glass brush. I can't pronounce it, but I think I have one. As long as I don't forget to wet the glass before I finish the strip. Of course, the Caddy-Lo is long closed now because nobody rents games and videos anymore. I could use the push tool when I adjust my speech bubbles, but I prefer being a bit more hands-on by using the nodes. I feel I have more control this way. Now let's see, do I remember where it is? There it is. Oh, the particles don't change, okay. Quand on veut, on peut. Comic looks awesome today, Sharon. This has always been one of your best stories. Yeah, because you weren't there. I'm gonna merge this after, because if I try to edit a word balloon that is already merged to another word balloon, it's gonna edit both, and that's not what we want. If one is already resized, I don't want it to resize again while I try to resize this one. That's what I'm saying. We are almost done. Because we are the champions, my friends. Et c'est-tu pas beau ça? Alright, let's see now. Let's see. Yeah, I believe we're good. I believe we are good. And just because we have good timing, I'm going to stop the music there also. And of course, as with every end of stream, extra special caramel drizzle thanks to my supporters Amber Beach, FB, Paul K, Missinovis, and David F. Your continued support is immensely appreciated. Even if I'm late, you know the stuff is coming. It's just that March in the first half of April is kicking my ass. But the goodies are coming. They are coming. Don't worry about that. And of course, the next live stream is going to be next Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. I hope you guys had fun watching me draw this. I know I had a lot of fun drawing it and recounting the incident and being traumatized and probably not going to be able to sleep tonight. I love you all.